Howdy folks, welcome to the channel and welcome to the video. So today I'm going to show you how to remove stubborn bumper bolts on a Peugeot. Now without the use of an angle grinder or anything like that. Now I've taken the back bumper off. There we go, gone. And part of it's up there and the rest of it's over there. But I'm going to show you a process that I've used to remove the bumper bolts because, well, they were very rusty and they weren't going to come off without a fight. So I'll show you a quick way. So this is the bumper bolt. So unfortunately this one, the bolt is extremely rusted on. You can see there. And as soon as I put the spanner on it, it broke this bracket. Now this is a piece of plastic that fixes onto the bumper that's recessed. Now, instead of using an angle grinder, because it's quite tight at the back of here, what I'm going to use is that. So this is a Dremel, Dremel 3000. With a die grinding bit. A bit croaky on my voice. So a die grinding bit. So these bits here, they're not particularly expensive. You can get some. I've had these for about 6-7 years. Finest Chinesium die grinding bits that you can get, and they cost about £4. And they've worked an absolute treat. So we're going to use that, and instead of, like I say, grinding the back, we're going to grind the front of here through this metal bracket and then pop this bit off without damaging anything else. And then once this is off, I can separate this off and attach that back onto the bumper with a bit of Q-bond. So I'll set the camera up and get cracking. Right, that's that all set up, and I've got my old grinder here. So like I say, we're gonna that, and so headphone listeners, you might want to put them in, but this way you can use this idea to remove the front bumper or the rear bumper, front bumper, rear bumper, front bumper. So you can use this to be able to remove these, because a lot of the times these are rusted through, like I said, and showing you that, and it just causes damage. So this way I found the most efficient way. You could drill it and all this, but this little die grinder, it will chew through it pretty quick. So let's give it a go, shall we?
And it works.
And it works.
Well, got gas in it.
Oh bloody hell! Oh, champion.
No good to me, mate.
You sure? Oh,
Yeah.
brilliant. Oh, that'll come in handy, that will.
There's quite a few things for you to take home tomorrow.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's the painting, the Cuneo painting.
Oh yeah.
And then there's the ladders.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Well, one ladder
Yeah,
and a plank,
yeah.
and then there's Dad's, your dad's, plunger outer,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
and there's a couple of other things. A jigsaw.
Oh, yeah.
And something else. Oh, a heat gun.
Oh, right, yeah, yeah.
So and Mum wants you to take that wee back again.
The wee back.
Yeah.
Okay, no problems. Yeah, that's
If that's
sound.
okay.
Yeah,
so
yeah, that's no
as long as
problem.
you've got room in your car.
Yeah, I'll have plenty of room. Well, I'll clear it out when I get home later
Okay, mate.
and sort it that way.
Sound.
Sound
We've got a
out.
nice piece of beef for tomorrow.
Oh, champion. Love a bit of beef.
Yeah.
That's right, folks, that's my stepdad. Lovely bloke. Also called Dave. And there we go. Simple as that. So there we go. That's all come off. That now, be careful, it is going to be warm. But as you can see, that's now off. So that's all good. That has got a bit of stress fractures, but we'll coat that in Q-bond. And that. Now, when you are doing this kind of job, you do get the good old glitter flakes. So the usual: wear goggles, wear a mask, don't smoke, kind of things like that. But yeah, so I'll bring you in a bit closer and just show you how bad this actually is. So there we go. So you can see this is an original fixing, and it's just rotted all the way out, and it's just not very nice. So what I'll do is I'll get a pair of pliers or a pair of mole grips or something onto the back and just give it a and that should be free. But yeah, so it's well worth investing in a Dremel or something similar, and those Chinesium die grinders, because they get you out a world of pain, and it didn't take that long either. So, you know, anything to make your life easy and, you know, less stress, a champion. Alright, got the old mole grips. There we go. Now, I'll show you how rusty it's gone. So you can probably see, come on, focus. So there's meant to be threads from about there down, but it's just all rotted away. And the washer itself is, there we go. So a quick tap with the mole grips. proof anything is, again, a hammer if used in the right application. There we go. So we saved the washer. There's no damage to it. It is not that bad, so that will get cleaned up. Now I could just buy some more, but you know, at the end of the day, it's perfectly fine and it will do the job. So that'll get a clean up. That will get yeeted in the bin. So there we go. So that's that bit. That's that bit. So all I've done is grind it through there, and job's a good one. So I just need to take this outer metal ring off. Oh, listen to that. Oh, yeah, all the rust. So that's out. So again, that we'll just have a bit of a clean up and a bit of a paint, but we can some lovely rust. At that. That doesn't look too bad. So probably end up reusing that. You watch, I won't be able to get the bloody thing back in now. Oh, almost. There we go, back in. So, if you're struggling with your Peugeot or anything like that that has these fixings, then that is probably the easiest and most efficient way if you can't get the angle grinder in behind. Luckily, you know, with the bumper being on the wheel, trying to get an angle grind there might be a bit difficult. So one of those, and he's sorted. Right, next up, to glue this back onto the bumper and get rid of all this glitter off me. Oh god, I look like something out of Twilight. Friggin' glitter! So there we go. So that's all Q-bonded in. Still needs a bit on there, but it is in. So this is the Peugeot still. Yeah, not looking too bad, is she? Just got to wait for some good weather in order to be able to fit the roof. I've also, that arch is been sprayed, front arch has been sprayed, so once the bumper has been cleaned and when it's not raining, oh look, there's blue sky over there, that's alright. So yeah, so once we've got some dry weather and the bumper's sprayed up, I can put the bumper all back together again, put the rear wheel arch on, and go from there. Right, because I'm so stunned, I did start filming putting this in here, but I forgot to press the record button. So, and then when I did press the button, I put the phone down, and then you just got a view of my under chin. So I suppose it's because of these spring showers and I'm so stunned anyway. But anyway, it's in there. Needs a bit more work. I need to just probably grind a little channel out of here, pop a bit of plastic in there to kind of make that all up, but it is in, and grind a bit off there. So the next step for that is not today because it's still raining. Gonna clean it up, and then I need to get some more cans of the flexible vinyl paint, and then so I reckon 2 more cans, so to be able to finish off all the trim. So I've got the back bumper to do, I've got that wheel arch to do, and then I can start putting it all back together again, apart from the driver's door. So, oh yeah, and I need to polish this up and polish this, but I can't do it in this weather because it's raining. So now, luckily, in the last video I mentioned about this door. So this is a CJ door, so it just had a thin strip here, it didn't have the GTI trim, so they've tech screwed the trim on. Lucky I got spare trim that hadn't got holes in it, and luckily an eBay buy, which I bought the front bumper mounting kit for, sells these little thingy study doodahs, rivets. So I need to mark up this door. So I think some of these holes are going to be reused for the rivets, to put them in, to plop them in, and then the rivet gun. I will have to drill a couple at the bottom in order to fit the metal clips that hold the bottom of the trim in. So I'll end up most likely taking this trim off again. Yay. Taking this trim off, getting some measurements, and kind of transferring them measurements over to that door. And then once that's done and the door is polished up and the rear quarters polished up and I'm happy with it, then all the trim can go back on, well, the door trims. Once the bumper, then obviously fix the back bumper on, attach the front bumper permanently, and then I could put the arches back on. And once that's done, it'll look a lot better. Now, I did take off these badges. So you've got one here and one the other side, and they say they're typically Pininfarina, yeah, that sounds like a word. So this was designed by Pininfarina with the top, so it has his name on the side. Now, like most of them, the clips had broken and they were actually stuck on with God knows what goop. So I need to clean them up and make some new pins so that they actually click in, because I don't really want to do what the body shop did previously and just put some no nails or tiger seal on it and stick them on, because that's just a bit half-assed. I might as well get some plastic, make up some new pins, Q-bond them on, and very carefully push them back on. So yeah, unfortunately that is it for today, because the weather, it keeps beating me. I can't really do much today outdoors. I need a dry day to be able to do painting. So I'm going to leave it there. If you like this kind of video, this is video number 10. So we're in double digits now. Whee! So I'm hoping very, very soon to get the roof fitted. I need to do some work on the frame because it's a bit grotty and it just needs a paint and needs some welding because it's rusty, and it's a convertible top and they always go rusty. So that'll be again in another video. But yeah, so if you like this kind of thing, click the like and subscribe button, give the videos a thumbs up or a thumbs down, it's up to you, and I'll see you in the next one. Tidy bar.